Dynasty mode, but
Revved up and ready to go. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Payne, did you go back to Southwestern?
Ready to kick it off to get things underway.
Oh, yeah, Zach was just telling me that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No, I actually didn't even know that.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
What? Oh no, he's low-key a cheat code in this game. Him and that Nick Harbor, because they got that plat takeoff.
First down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Quick strike complete.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized
Jack.
and used a lot more
Yeah.
than in the past.
Jack's not bad.
Looking downfield, it's Vandergrift. He wants to take the top off. He's got it on the
You just
and they get it
well on the
down
like
to 43,
do you know what like R3 is on PlayStation?
play you want to build on.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more.
Yeah, you just push down a joystick and you can do like custom.
Their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And now on second down for this offense. The aerial assault continues. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. A good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. Kentucky right back to the line.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
First down here for the offense. The give to the back. And the good news for the offense, there's nowhere to go. gain on the first play.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. On the move at the 30. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Johnson looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the... Off he goes! That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's key. Makes the catch and knocked down. Kentucky going quickly.
Brings up second down.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. The back goes in motion. To the air, it's Vandergriff. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
They want to just keep throwing it. Complete to the left. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Just about set to kick it away.
Can you hear me now? I don't know what happened to my mic. Yeah, I can hear you. I don't think it's my mic. I think it's something with like my mic, like the controller part in my mic. So I just changed controllers. Are you going back to Southwestern after dead period?
Back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want
the
This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Didn't get much on.
Well, you were at quarter middle, weren't you?
Going to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss.
Yeah.
That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free. Boomer making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Gets it out quickly. And how about that alertness and that
4th and 1, I swear, are my least favorite plays.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down.
I remember the first time we played in NCAA 14, you killed me on all these options.
Call a timeout and think about, but not this one. There was no doubt, Reese. They were going to run
No.
the football, try to pick that
I low-key forgot that you loved them the first play. I forgot to put on those settings.
Going to have to take it from us or stop us, and they didn't.
So moving forward in this game, let's just see how this defensive line responds to this. Can they be more physical and start?
Come on.
Can anyone catch it? Past the 30. He's at the 10.
Bro, I ran committed up the middle, too.
Kansas State. And once he got loose, it was all over. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
And the extra point splits the uprights. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well.
Going for it all. Snags it on the right.
That's just that speed.
Running in the open. And he eluded
I hope
the
Platt takeoff ain't as good next year.
Touchdown, Wildcats.
This offense is so
Which on stock teams ain't bad because there's only 2 guys that have it. But once you get like later on in Dynasty, you'll have like full teams with it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No.
And it's intercepted.
I didn't think he was going to throw it.
For the defense. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught on the outside. It's Key. And he'll run across the sidelines.
You know they took it out like that speed out for next year.
It's location.
Yeah, but they still have like normal out routes, but like that was a speed out. They took it out.
So he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
Because those speed outs low-key just kill man. So there's a lot of complaints about them.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Back to throw, it's Vandergrift. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Touchdown, Kentucky! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. That touchdown.
Were you running over there to play that corner?
Significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy.
Yeah, that corner out kills sometimes.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Which they have Dane on this game having like insane route running.
They get
He transferred to Nebraska, right? That's what I thought.
Through the end zone, it's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
I really didn't think he was going to be that good in college.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need it.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Johnson looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Across the 25,
Ooh.
He's got room. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
And the Wildcats with the 1st and 10. The option look. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
By the quarterback. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Little touch pass to the receiver. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run out to the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback.
Come on, go after.
It is so hard
Trying to switch click on that flag. Kept on making me go to somebody else.
This guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And this is why offenses are so hard to stop. When you have such great playmakers at the quarterback spot, 3rd down, if people are covered, what can he do? Take off, scramble, and now set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. The throw. And he's knocked down.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And
That was like a perfect drive to score.
This offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's loose. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 20.
Yeah, I do in my custom. Like I'm using a stock playbook right now, but like in my custom, when I run with my custom, I run a lot of RPOs.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make
it. Usually when I just play regs, though, when I'm playing, like, just playing casually, like, I'll just pass the ball the whole time.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do with it.
Johnson wants to throw it. Fires left.
Come on.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down.
I was trying to go for a hit stick down low over there.
I want to get my running back.
I know. I was trying to like.
Space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't.
I was trying to hit stick down low. But it didn't give me the animation.
Space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out.
They'll run the option.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not.
Hey, I got athletes on the field.
To break a lot of tackles, you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Looking for room, it's Edwards. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The run to the left. At the 35, he's open.
I was not expecting you to run right there.
Was looking for, sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
Scrambling away. He'll throw it.
Man,
He's got the tight end. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. Man, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw it to them and they make big plays for them.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's going to let it go. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision
Cheese play.
execution on that big play.
Man, that's just a flood concept.
You're backed up, and now you've got it first
That's like,
46.
I understand where people think it's cheese, but at the same time, no, that's just a normal crosser route. Like, it's a hot route, but it's just like a deep cross is what it's called.
He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
He rifles one deep to the left. A big-time catch along the sideline.
Were you in cover two right there?
And an excellent throw, too.
What's up, lot?
The Wildcats want to move quickly. Powers forward.
Oh my.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play.
He just went untouched.
5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. To the air, it's Vandergrift. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. They take the lead with the 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Oh, come on. Yeah, probably not. Dude, I don't know. I have that thing set where that DN was supposed to go after the quarterback.
And move the change for this offense.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Just feeds the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Coming after it. That pass not. It'll bring up 4th down.
short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch past the sticks.
Come on.
Open space at the 25. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd.
You did have him, but your quarterback went for like a break sack animation at first.
Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Running behind that left side.
Get a tackle.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground, and you're not trying to put a good shot on him. And then all of a sudden they're breaking tackles. Great job by that young man.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Kansas State.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. That is a completely...
You got like a go-to play right now? Oh, I honestly, I didn't even mean to pick the play I'm about to run.
Ways to go on this 3rd down from the 10. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback, too. On 4th down, the defense dials up the blitz, and you just...
Yeah, I had a hard fly out there then.
It's like a black...
And then I just sent him as soon as you started scrambling.
See receivers downfield, it's hard to step up, and on that play, you're helpless.
Come on, Brock.
You're losing possession, you're coming off the field.
It's 2nd down.
Now on 2nd down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quarterback adapted. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. This time it's complete. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
On first down from their own 22. He wants to throw. Lets it fly.
Ooh, I was trying to fit in there.
It slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. He just weren't able to come down with that one.
With the catch, it's Key. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Looking for a man. It's Vandergrift. All kinds of
What am I doing?
pocket down
Let's
the
go.
field. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. They make the stop.
That wasn't smart whatsoever, but
Enough to give them a first and goal. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Quarterback checking the play. He'll set up to throw. Quarterback moving. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback strolling away from Heat.
nothing.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the offense. They'll run it on 3rd and goal.
Come on, get in there.
By the defense.
Not able to pick up that first down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on 4th.
Man, I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this.
Touchdown, Wildcats. And they
Good game, man.
for 6 more points.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Hopefully. I don't know. Loki, you've been passing the ball pretty good.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Johnson looking to throw.
Oh, that was stupid of me.
He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense
For some reason, I thought he was about to run with the QB, so I was just going to come down that with a drag.
trying to find his man on first down. He's taking the deep shot.
Oh.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Okay. Catch it.
It's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
He's going up top here late in the game. And the pass hits, picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Looking for a man. It's Vandergrift. Unloads it left. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Kentucky! What a catch and run for 6. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, you would take a...
I think I only blocked 6 that play.
That miracle is no longer coming now.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. It bounds through the back of the end zone.
On the blitzes like inconsistent this year. That's why I ain't a huge fan of them.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay upright.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level next time.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
A deep throw as the clock winds
Nope.
down. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Johnson wants to throw it. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good.
Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Good game, good game.
I get it. At this point in the second half, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game, it
Throws for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done.